Good morning. So topic for today is what would you do if you were a president? So what would you change if you had the power over to direct people, and so what actions would you take? Me personally, I would try to protect the environment as much as I can. So first of all, I would shut down all the solar houses, including the farms and grass-fed fields. So there'll be pretty much no animal agriculture. Everybody would have to go vegan, and killing animals would be illegal. So that's a first step, everyone going vegan. The second step for ending the world hunger would be everyone would have to plant trees everywhere. Pretty much that would be like the main purpose of humanity, to plant as many fruit trees as possible to eliminate the world hunger. And pretty much you would have to move to tropics to get a tropical fruit, because you can't really live off from, like, in mild climates like Europe or USA. You would have to plant things like potatoes, corn, for human consumption, but in tropics you just like it'll be fruit everywhere. Another one, I know there is already technology for it, so I would already replace every factory worker with a machine, but only things that are actually useful would be produced. So things like bicycles and like useful things, not like rubbish, like meaningless shoes and stuff. Also, we're thinking about a cloth design that wouldn't be like a store with 1,000 shirts to choose from, but you would have like a program to design your own shirt, and you would just try one size if it fits you, and they will design a shirt for you. Another thing is electric or sun cars. So pretty much all the transportation, the oil companies are also pushing the oil, but it's a fucking dark ages. So I would put definitely the electric or sun cars. And I know everybody can't ride a bike at, like, to switch from cars to bikes is a utopia, but switching from normal cars to electric or sun cars is a realistic goal. So I would change the school system, so you would only be learning in school like the necessary stuff, like how to repair bicycle, how to provide alternative energy. That's another one. Alternative energy, that would be like windmills and the turbines that works with the tides, that's producing energy. Also, there was like something on I don't know if it's conspiracy theory, like something with Tesla actually. He was thinking of producing the free energy for everyone, and it's working something with atmosphere and the underwater streams. And now they're finding out the pyramids. That's another video about it. But anyway, it's free energy for anyone, so you don't have to pay for electricity, whatever. And they would teach children in school about the alternative energies and how to produce the most environmentally friendly and the most sustainable and efficient energy. So that's what you will learn, instead of focusing on learning meaningless bullshit like about history that's not even true for the most part, math, chemistry and physics that you rarely use in your real life, and should rather be learning stuff that they actually enjoy, like sport, art, gardening, things like that, making fun, dancing, making movies, making music, things like that. And would I completely avoid the monetary system? Would there still be money? Well, if there are enough fruit trees and food everywhere, you wouldn't really need money. It would be like more like an exchange. If you want something else, you would have to like work for that person who has that thing, or give him something for exchange. But at the beginning, I guess what was a suggestion would be to get like a minimum wage. Like everyone in the world would get a minimum wage, and if you need to get more, you would have to somehow work for it. But again, I just that's a bit utopia, because there are so many people just holding on to the money. But if all the possessions, if all the materialistic things, all the money in the world were divided evenly between people, it would be like everyone would still have fucking enough, you know. Even though there's almost 8 billion people, if you divide enough. Another thing is like sustainable clean water. So you would have like this system, like people are not focusing on these things, you know, because it doesn't bring money. Sustainable clean water, cheap, like free water for everyone, you know, and make uninhabitable places like deserts habitable by planting more trees there and just bringing in more water. More trees means more rain. So what would you do? What tips would you give me if you were a president? What would you do? What would you change? Comment down below.